So, what's up, operators? What's up, my geeks over at Nitrado? And what's up, my peeps? It's your boy, MatrixNative. To begin with, first off, let's give huge shouts out to our boy, MatrixNative operator, Vatro. Vatro TV would be his Twitch. As you observed, our boy done taking the #1 slot in the whole entire universe on Apex. So big shouts out to you, young man. That's quite an accomplishment. Keep your hands on the sticks. You got some Skittles. Let's go ahead and thank our sponsors over at Black Rifle Coffee Company and Nitrado Game Servers. We got Nitrado Ashley, Nitrado Ed, and Nitrado Zach. So thank you. I want to thank everyone that leaves a comment. I obviously appreciate them because I do my best to track them. So we're going to go ahead and try a new format here on our channel. Today I'll be dropping the history and the DayZ build, and then tomorrow, that's right, another Gurkha build with Ghost Recon Wildlands. Don't think I haven't forgot my supporters from Ubi, even though Ubi can suck the Ubin air. So let's go ahead. Don't forget, history today, build DayZ today, Ghost Recon Wildlands tomorrow. Thanks for the support. Let's track. So I hope you enjoyed the history lesson. Here we are at Gladiator Island here in my Nitrado server. Shouts out to Nitrado. You can check out that link in the description. We are here at Gladiator Island. The community and I have been working on it, and that link will be in the description as well. Now let's go ahead and track on that build. All right, with our gear grounded, this will be our Gurkha today. Let's go ahead. I got it nice and squared away. My apologies if it doesn't seem like we flow like we used to on the Ubi build. Speaking of that, you know, I might just have an idea for the Gurkha build on Ghost Recon. And I say that because if the build comes out, then you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So to begin with, we're going to go ahead, throw the old Cavalier up top. And I have that in the OD green. By default, this only comes in the UN, a light blue color. Again, we have a few mods here in the server. I like how it really shows the cushion up inside, yeah? Because that's actually pretty realistic. And the best thing about it is it doesn't look like a potted plant, right? If you've been following me for a while, you know exactly what I'm tracking on with that statement. So we'll go ahead and throw that on the melon. Now, again, we'll go ahead and go straight into the clothes. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and throw this patrol jacket on. Now, this pattern here, I believe it really does fit what the Gurkhas would wear in this type of environment. Also keep in mind that this is actually the Patriot jacket in the Gurkha XML file. So you'll find this jacket out, but there are 3 variants. I believe there's a summer and a autumn as well. This is the Patriot right here. I think it's the dull green of the OD really does, to me, fit this build perfect for this, you know, kind of Pacific type environment, which, to be honest, I believe the Gurkhas would really thrive in that. So for the bottoms, we're basically going to go with the same thing, right? Again, this would be the, I believe it's called the Paul Revere Patriot pattern or whatnot. I'll try to throw a little something on the screen, but there we go with that. Okay, so there's a look at the blouse, if you will, and the bottoms as well as the K-pot, the old steel pot up top. So next we'll go ahead and put our assault boots on here. And you'll notice that there's actually going to be a slot for a knife. Now, these, to me, in my opinion, so they kind of look like the old crew boot, with a little bit of Cochrane mixed in, a little bit, I don't know, and then really they look like tanker boots up here, to be honest with you, if you know what I mean, if you're a dad out there. But anyways, that's what we're going with today. And of course, we're going to have to go with the old tactical belt here, yeah? Nice old school webbing tactical belt right there. And right here is actually where you would, you know, clip on your extras, canteens, and such, right? And then, obviously, if you're a paratrooper, you go ahead and throw the 500-mile-an-hour tape on your whole webbing and LC, your whole kit. You don't want things flying off your fucking belt, Affleck. And with that, we'll go ahead and we'll combine the nylon sheath here. That'll be clipped on the back, obviously, of the belt. The canteen here, as well as our sidearm holster for Roscoe there, right? Now, that will also attach to a plate carrier vest in this game, but today we will not be equipping the old tack plate. Maybe the next build, who knows. And then to finish up our tack belt, we'll go ahead and put the hunting knife. Unfortunately, they really do not have a Gurkha on here. However, this hunting knife is not bad. It's pretty beastie as well, yeah? Kind of like that, actually. So that's what we'll go ahead and equip today. So we're going to go ahead and stay in this old footlocker so we can go ahead and finish up. We'll get to the armory in a second. I'll equip the tactical gloves right now. Now they are pristine, but I have been using them. They usually are just come like very negative. See? That I've been on. Then of course, we're going to have to throw some shades on our little Gurkha man. Cool dude here. Kind of like these. Now, we do have black and different types to choose from. However, you know, I really do like the green. I think that it really kind of fits it all out here. Okay, so as far as a vest, what we're going to go with, and again, we're going to go with this assault vest here. Now, the thing about this assault vest is you are able to obviously put a butt pack on it. So I think that that's pretty fucking rocking because you can't do it on the other type of LCE here. Plus, it actually in the IRL would fit what the Gurkhas actually use as far as an assault vest goes. And, you know, they might put on the tack plate under it. However, we can't do that. So we're going to go ahead, and this is the assault vest. Go ahead and break into the armory here. Go ahead and equip 3 67s. So for those that don't know, basically, the fragmentation grenade here. DayZ, obviously 6 Mike 7 frag grenade, the old M67, man. You can't fucking beat it. Got your pen. I tell you, the detail is really there as far as DayZ goes. I'll give him that. And then we'll go ahead and throw a little M18 smoke yellow. I'm kind of laughing because, again, this is actually an M18 and they call it the 1- Mike 8. I just think that's fucking magnificent. I do wish, though, okay, right on the top, as you could see, they have the yellow signature. And I know that I stated, I believe, in my NBC build, so I was able to find out how you can actually zoom in on console and actually look at the items again. So this should be, so again, we are getting better as time will go on in the DayZ build phase. So here, as you see, we have the old butt pack, utility butt pack as they call it. So I think, again, they just do a really good job with the detail and how you can attach different things to, you know, and throughout your kit. So we'll go ahead and attach that. Again, in itself, we'll have 30 slots in itself, and then you have 30 for your assault vest here. And to me, that's magnificent. So the only downside to me, well, one, I wish I could get rid of his hands. So Bohemian, do something about that. I wish that your grenados would sit up top here. Right? And I know that looks like maybe his first aid kit and maybe something for like a compass or maybe a GPS or something up top there. But I do wish that you could swap these pouches down with the grenades and such. So then what we'll go ahead and do, we'll equip our glow stick and our transceiver, our prep, our handheld, if you freaking will. We'll go ahead and attach those to our butt pack again with the assault. Again, to me, you should be able to hang your glow stick, chem stick, if you will, through off one. I mean, the clips are right there. I don't get why you can't do that up here, but they only give you the 4 slots for the grenados and such. On different actual packs, you'll actually be able to string up a glow stick and a prep, and that's pretty cool because then you can actually carry 2. So again, once it's fitted out, I really do like how you can accessorize it, you know, and then you have, I would say, 6 different colors of glow sticks. You have white, red. Anyways, you'll see them as the build goes on. I really like the detail of their handheld as well. I think that's pretty freaking awesome. The only thing is that they do need a shoulder mic type of deal driving on. So since we're concentrating on what most grunts will refer to as their device of transportation, which would be your back, we'll go ahead and put our backpack, rucksack, Alice sack. Hey, you guys thought that I didn't use that term anymore, huh? So with the Gurkha today, we're actually going to throw the fur freaking backpack on, yeah? Again, we won't be able to put our handheld, our transceiver, our prep, if you will, or our chem light, our glow stick, if you will, up top. But to me, this is really cool, especially because I just feel like it would really fit the Gurkha, and, you know, they do have the Doko race. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and put this bad boy, and that is what we're going to wear. Now, I really also love how it just really blends in with our camo specs today. Again, the Paul Revere camo in the Gurkha jacket and bottoms. And I really feel really feel this build is really coming together now. And unfortunately, they don't have zip ties, but, you know, I carried Smith & Wessons for a long time, and they did another good job of detailing these out. You know, little bracelets when you have to detain or whatnot. So today we're going to go ahead and go with the M4/M16. And I'll explain that in a minute. We're going to be throwing on the M4A1 MP buttstock, as you see. Now, I would either go with this or the full polymer buttstock. And then, of course, today, because we are on like a Pacific type island theater, we want a little range in our optics. So we'll go ahead and go for the ACOG. You know, you can't go wrong when it comes to the ACOG. Combat proven, as I've always stated. This rail I really like because you could put attachments on it. We might throw a flashlight on it or whatnot. For now, we're going with the rail because it looks high speed and you can put attachments on it. So that's that. And then obviously we'll go ahead and attach the 60 round freaking interchangeable Sunhot clip. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. 60 freaking rounds at your disposal. Actually 61 with one in the pipe, right? And that's what we'll be rocking with today. Basically just the black default M4. The more I look at it, the more I would go with the full stock, actually. A little more rugged, you know, you're going to get sand and all over the place with the MP buttstock. So that is personal preference. You are authorized either or. Okay, so again, my point being that the M16 was actually issued to the Gurkhas. However, we're going to go ahead, since we don't have an M16, nor do we have the L85 Alpha 2 bullpup rifle that they would actually be carrying on the day-to-day. Since they have been issued the M16 because it is such a versatile weapon, we'll go ahead and let our little Gurkha carry it today. I apologize that I keep calling them Little. Now, we're going to go ahead and dive straight into the secondary weapon. Now, me personally, I would carry either or and not both because, again, you know, you're running around a fucking island and shit. It would really just depend on what kind of actual duty that you pull, whether you're in a watchtower on sniper duty or whatnot. But we'll have a build for that coming out soon as well. I would either carry the M4 here, right, or the Mosin. The Mosin. Let's talk about this Mosin. But first, let's put on the PU scope on it, right? And that's basically the only scope that you're able to equip. I wish, Bohemian, I actually wish that they would actually let you equip the hunting scope. But for now, it's just a PU on El Console. See? Now, let's go ahead and talk about the Mosin here. Basically, 5-shot action rifle, the internal magazine. So it's obviously, you would slide the bolt back and it's top fed with the ammunition, the 7.6254, which is not a bad round as far as like long range. However, this weapon here, now the reason that we're going to go ahead and equip that, say other than like something more modern like the SVD, is basically the SVD is Warsaw. It actually does remind me a lot of the Enfield number 4. It's actually what the Gurkhas and actually the British Army carried pretty much from, 1895 in the conception of this rifle up until actually 1957. So there's some trivia for your ass. So now we'll go ahead and take a look at this Glock. For you guys that don't know, well, this is, first off, this is going to be the 9mm version of the Glock. And again, you know, it's not my night table weapon. I carried it for 10 years. It was Morosco for 10 years. And I don't believe in 10 years while I had to carry it on duty that I carried it once off duty. Okay, let me just put it that way. So with that being said, that's what we're actually going to be equipping today. And this is actually what the Gurkhas would equip with their combat kit. Then obviously we'll go ahead and feed Aroni some 9mm. We got one in the chamber, and then if you actually did have some 9mm, you could actually go ahead and have one in the pipe and then 15 in your mag. We'll go ahead and attach that to our tactical belt, and that's looking pretty freaking hooah. And of course, we need to go ahead and make sure that we got some fucking dope in our freaking Mosin here. Okay, and then obviously if you're not in a combat situation or at a checkpoint or whatnot, you can go ahead and we can don this beret right here, as this is what the Gurkhas wear with the crossed Gurkha knives right there on their crest. And I believe that it's a pretty legit type insignia as well. So again, I hope you enjoyed today's build. So if you want to catch the histories of the Gurkha, check out the link below, as well as some reference to the Nitrado server. So with that being said, I hope you have an amazing day today. I hope yesterday was amazing. I hope tomorrow's amazing. If you hadn't, why don't you go ahead, snipe like, snipe a sub. I'm Fred41. I'll catch you next video. Me and this Gurkha here, cause that's how we roll. I'm talking about.